What is up, guys? Stephen Jeffrey of SJ Relics. I hope you guys are doing well this week. All has been well here at SJ Relics. Just staying busy, just completing projects, and my video making has slowed a little bit just because I've been trying to finish a few important slips. One of which I received a mail call this week from James Holscher of Anchorage, Alaska. James and I have been going back and forth for a little bit now, just throwing ideas back and forth, and I've had the honor and the privilege of making him a couple of flips. James sent me a really amazing mail call, and I tried to do this live, where well, not live, but like video me opening the package. And as I opened it, I kind of realized some of it I wanted to give a little more context to, and I felt a little like I wasn't going to present it in a way that honored the gift. And so I wanted to make that video now and show you this awesome mail call. So without further ado, here's a package from Anchorage, Alaska, and shout out to James Holscher. As I was getting to know James a bit on the phone, back and forth, I was, learning a lot about him. Of course, he's a hunter, fisherman, proud Gen Xer. He'll be celebrating a birthday soon. He's the same. He's a 5 dot like me. So 1975, baby. But anyway, he is a knife collector, knife enthusiast. He's an artist. He is a maker. I'm going to share some of his work in like a slideshow here at the end, because he does everything from taking a buck 110 and putting walrus ivory handles on it, and doing the file work on the back springs and the spine of the knife. He does gun handles. He does Yupik arts and crafts, like the mask, which they are known for. I'm going to share a little bit about that in this video as well. But again, the indigenous side of James is really takes front and center place. And of course, this is his emblem. He said he drew this when he was about 15 years old. Warrior Werks is of course his maker's mark, which you will actually see on this ulu that I'm going to show you here in a minute. But this has been around for a long time. This is an Eskimo, and of course that is a harpoon, and that's going to be incorporated in his slip. But without further ado, let's get in this mail call. This ulu is, of course, carbon steel. It says wash with dish soap, dry thoroughly, lightly oil with food grade mineral butcher block oil. The blade will darken over time. This is called the patina. It is good and a natural protectant. But anyway, you're going to see some of James's work at the end. He sent me this, and this ulu, it's beautiful. It's stabilized. It's some sort of wood. Of course, it's been dyed and then stabilized. He said a friend of his stabilized this wood, so it's not going to just be affected like normal would be, with oils and washing and use. Nice brass pins. I mean, perfectly smooth here. There is his tang stamp that I was talking about. He is actually going to flip a case trapper for me and do some, I'm going to show that later. I don't want to reveal all that, but anyway, this thing is razor sharp. And the plan was with this, let me get a piece of leather here. So the plan is with this ulu is that I could use it in my leather working, and that was just kind of what he was thinking. And of course, and that was in the design of how you can hold it. Apply a little pressure, and say if I wanted to take that corner off, just very little pressure. I've taken that corner off. Little bites. Very, very sharp. You can just feel it slicing right through that leather. But he was right. So I mean, you check out those little corners. So if I want to round that over, I can just go around it with very, very little pressure. and with ease. I see guys and gals use these all the time in leatherworking. So this thing is razor sharp, and I'm going to start using it, you know, to round the corners of my slips and just do some fine tuning. Very cool tool. Of course, it could be used in the kitchen as well, with food prep, you know, on your cutting board, rolling those vegetables or whatever you want to cut with it. But awesome little tool. And James, thank you so much. This thing is going to get used. And again, just beautiful handles. This is some of his knife work. He makes some that are even, you know, even fancier than these. I'm gonna show some pictures again at the end, but beautiful ulu, and I'm honored to have it. James also sent me this challenge coin, and he is in law enforcement and part of the Village Safety Operations Division. He is the director of the Village Safety Operations in Anchorage, Alaska. And of course, it's really cool because it has his maker's mark on there, and just a beautiful challenge coin. Of course, here's the first responders, and this is all the ones there to local in Alaska, and last frontier. And I don't know about you guys, I watch those shows on Alaska, and much respect to anybody who chooses to live up there. It's, you know, dark certain times of year, and for long stretches certain times of year, and just the cold, and but for anybody that I've known that's ever been there says that the grandeur and just the sheer beauty makes them want to go back. I don't know anybody went to Alaska that had a bad trip, but beautiful challenge coin. If you're interested, some of you guys I know like to get your challenge coins made. This is the company that made it. There's their info. Symbol Arts. Very cool. Very cool. Beautiful. I'm getting quite the challenge coin collection. Another thing I wanted to notice, I saw this, it has police on the side, EMS, SAR, and fire. So that's very cool. Beautiful piece. I will cherish it, and I will display it probably in my music room. I need to convert some of that over into a knife ring, but I'm going to display that because I'm starting to get a collection of those. But beautiful, James. Thank you so much. He sent me this because I don't math well. Hint. But again, this is something that I can use with my leather work, and for just a really easy, compact ruler. This is Brewer Tensioner Corporation, BTC, and let me see if I can get closer. Of course, this is stainless steel, made in the USA. Very cool little ruler. It has the decimal equivalents and 16ths, 32nds, 64ths. Awesome. And then there's that BTC design. Very cool, compact ruler there. And I will be using this along with my leather work. And again, I make the joke I can't math well. So I think he had a little tongue-in-cheek action sending me that, but awesome. This right here is very special. This was a knife that he purchased. And of course, it's like a keychain knife, made in the USA. There on the Tang stamp. Really sharp little blade. Very well made. Half stop. Let's see. Check the acoustics on this one. Got a little snap. That Native American chief was what sold him on this one. So he had purchased this one, and he actually did a rehandle on this. This is walrus ivory. As you can see, the striations in there. Just a lot of depth. I wish I could show this outside. It is overcast today, so, but just a lot of depth in this. You can tell that it's ivory or bone, and beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And of course, just really personalizes for me with that Indian chief, that being my logo, and just something that I just enjoy and collect is anything with a chief head on it. Anything, if it's got feathers, I'm all about it. But anyway, this is another Werks ivory bead. You can see those striations in there, and he made these beads just beautiful. And then this is moose antler, and of course you can see that stag in there, a little bit of that stag left in, some of the texture. Beautiful beads. So moose antler, Werks ivory, and Werks ivory. And again, just a beautiful keychain knife. I could let that dangle out my pocket, put my keys on it. But James, thank you so much, brother. That's absolutely beautiful. Y'all wait till y'all see his work at the end. Again, here's his sticker, Warrior Werks. And of course his info here, which I will put up so you can see it here. And if you want to contact him. Awesome slideshow here at the end. Check out his work. Just amazing, amazing work. Absolutely beautiful work. And I have got a slip that I've done for him, and I'm gonna reveal it here soon. I don't know that I can reveal it yet because I haven't showed it to him, and I don't know when I'm gonna be putting this video out. But cool stuff. James is gonna be doing a full-size trapper for me, which I can't wait to reveal here on the channel. And he just does amazing custom work, like I say, on guns and knives, and he is a true artist and craftsman. So again, James Holscher, thank you so much. Warrior Werks. Shout out to you guys up in Alaska, and I thank you so much for your kindness, for your gifts, for your friendship, and blessings to you, brother.